Sit on.
Hey Nana, what kind of mouse walks on two legs?
Mickey Mouse.
What kind of duck walks on two legs?
Donald Duck. All of them.
Donald Duck. She got all ducks. All ducks walk on two legs.
There.
Happy birthday to you. Michaela
Hold on.
and McKinley.
Yes. Happy birthday to us. We're twins. It looks like happy birthday to you. USC.
So Hope, you will be
11.
No, 13.
Hope will be 13, so she goes into the teen years. And
We're in
Faith,
trouble.
Oh, I'll be 17.
17. One more year and she'll be legal.
So I'm illegal right now?
You're Hey guys, it's Wanda with Crazy Days, and today we're back in the canning kitchen. The canning kitchen is open. We're going to be doing our first here at Deep South Homestead canning lesson. Now I have these girls with me today, and you are
Chasing rabbits.
Oh.
I'm Michaela. And McKinley.
Michaela and McKinley from Chasing Rabbits. They happen to be my granddaughters. If you hear me refer to them as Faith and Hope, that's their middle names. That's the way I know them, and they do Chasing Rabbits, which is a YouTube channel, and you'll figure out later why it's Chasing Rabbits. Okay, so the first thing we do, remove the cover. Then you go lay it over on that wall. Now, we've got to get our water ready, and I'm going to walk the girls through canning green beans. Actually, you know I'm doing yellow Cherokee wax beans, so they're going to be canning yellow beans. So you are going to get to see some of the things that they do in my canning kitchen and some of the questions that they asked and how they do on their first lesson. All right, girls, have you ever canned before?
Yep.
What have you canned?
Beans. Exactly like those.
Man, yeah, yellow. You had green beans and yellow.
I haven't canned anything. I put a trash bag in the trash can.
Did you?
I did.
Who helped us with the tips?
Miss
What
Lippy.
tips? Oh, Miss Lippy.
Miss Lippy, yeah, trash can tips. Okay, so we're going to be doing green beans, which are actually yellow beans. What's the first thing you got to have in canning?
Jars?
Yes, what size jar is that?
Quart.
Ah, she beat you. See, y'all got a contest going on. All right, you got to have a quart. Go get a funnel. I've got everything laid out, so get your funnel, put it in your jar. Okay,
Oh.
we already had a jar.
Oh.
Okay,
That has to do with the hard one.
they pay attention real well. Okay, so Faith has a jar, she has a quart jar, she has a funnel. Now, find in that conglomerate of spoons and cups, we need a teaspoon. Okay, put the rest of them in the drawer. Either way. Okay, you need 1 teaspoon of salt. This is non-iodized salt. Do you know what that means?
It has no iodine?
Ha! Yes, okay. She picked that one up pretty fast. Did it go? All right, put it in there. You're eating these beans, so it doesn't matter. I'm just joking.
Put the beans through the funnel?
You put the beans through the funnel.
Oh.
That's the whole point of the final fill.
Oh.
Surely, it is the whole point of the funnel. Miss Lippy, we have a debubbler. A debubbler.
Oh, what?
A debubbler is a chopstick.
Oh, that's cool.
It's an ivory chopstick. She has the other one. But we both use them as a debubbler. Okay, so you're getting close to filling your jar. This is what we're going to do. Kind of, since this is a rubber mat, you're going to bump it down. You see how it goes down? Or you can, the old-fashioned way.
Yes, sir.
Put a few more. You paying attention, Hope?
Yep.
Okay. When our water gets hot, you're going to start putting water in there in a few minutes, but it's not ready. So sit yours to the back and let Hope fill a jar. Yeah, this is the least bashful that I've ever seen.
He's normally not bashful.
Okay, so how much salt?
A teaspoon.
Yes.
A tablespoon.
A teaspoon.
If you want salty beans, a tablespoon.
I don't like salt. And no.
Let's see how well Hope does on her own. She's been watching. And y'all, Hope's the youngest, but she's also the tallest.
Now she has a little sister.
Isn't that cute? She's got 3 little sisters, actually.
Plus me makes 4.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're the biggest. You're the big sister.
I like being the young sister. Very good.
You think you can get any more in there? Is that about it? That's about it? All right.
Yep.
What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and do all 7 jars. It takes 7 jars in a canner. Y'all going to fill all 7, and then when the water gets hot, we're going to start putting water, and we're going to go with putting the lids on.
What? Your thumb is checking.
Okay, she just failed lesson number 1. Did
Did
you
you
wash your
wash
hands,
your
or if
hands?
they're dirty?
I washed them.
Okay, we're good.
My turn.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna do it too.
So have y'all ever eaten green beans in a jar?
Had them in a can. Why do they call it canning if they're in jars?
Yeah.
Good question. I don't know. It's always been called canning. Because you're preserving your food.
It should
Canning.
be called jarring.
Yeah.
So mom's canned beans, but y'all haven't eaten them yet.
We haven't. She won't let us. She said we'll have to wait 5 years.
So y'all have to eat green beans out of a jar while you're at Deep South Homestead.
Yes, ma'am.
The beans to right in this where this rim is. Okay, 2 more.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
I'll do the last one.
She failed again.
Okay.
The funnel makes no difference with the salt.
It will when you start pouring water. Canning is a job.
It's actually very fun.
You have to do this all day long and you get tired.
Probably.
All right, so we forgot something, right?
Yes, ma'am.
We're gonna put onions in each jar. So you wanna put 3 or 4 big pieces in that jar. Just kind of push it in the top. And we'll have onions in each one. And make sure you can push it down. If you have to take out a bean or 2, you do. But it's gotta be at this rim right here. You want them all to be under this rim. And if you have to push it down, make sure it'll push down. Because when we debubble, it'll go down a little probably.
I still don't know what debubbling is.
You want to know what debubbling is?
Yeah.
You're fixing to find out because I'm going to make you debubble.
It sounds kind of fun, but I'm not so sure if it is or not.
That way we have our onions in there. We have our green beans. What do they taste like?
Onions?
Hey, Nana. You know what DNA stands for?
I don't know what.
Neither do I.
What?
You're going to bring the water up to right here. So Hope's going to be filling with water. And then she's going to start debubbling. We're going to show what debubbling is.
I need to know it finally.
Yeah, bubbling is getting all
Where's your
bubbled up.
funnel?
I still need the funnel.
You failed.
She failed
I
now.
did not. No one told me I had needed
That was a big bubbling in.
You need coffee, don't you?
I'm out of coffee.
All right, watch where you, when it gets up on your line now, make sure you know where it's at in your jar. A little more. Right in there. Okay, now, let's show you what debubbling is.
Don't take a big bite of onion.
This, and you kind of run it real, let me hold the jar so we don't mess it. What you're doing is you're getting air spaces out. You see what I'm doing? Running it just real lightly. You see how I'm doing that?
Yes, ma'am.
And you see the bubbles coming to the top? And it's kind of pushing it down a little. And you see how now you have it under the water, like that. That's debubbling. So you'll do the next one. Now you're going to take a jar. Now, Papa's a little weird. Y'all didn't hear me say that. You see the word ball right here? You see the word ball on there?
They need to match up.
He likes for them to match up. But, first off, wipe this. Match ball and ball so that when you're looking at it, you see ball here, you see ball there, and then you put it on and hand tight. Don't just make it any tighter. And then this one goes in the canner.
Right now?
Yes.
That's hot.
Be careful.
You just put hot water in it, please.
She remembered.
Ow, that's hot.
Hold the jar. Don't slide it off on the floor now. What do you think of debubbling?
It's alright.
Is your stuff going down in the jar more?
I think so.
You want the onions and the potatoes down below that lip I showed you.
Those are potatoes.
Onions and green beans.
Yellow beans.
Yellow beans. Onions and yellow beans. Wipe the rim. Ah, she remembered Papa's weirdness.
I like for things to match up too. I guess I'm weird.
OCD. I am too, about a lot of things. All right, so you want it tight enough without over tightening, and then you go ahead and put it in and start the next one.
I get to do hopes.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't make a big difference, but with this, you've got a wide mouth to pour it in where you're, otherwise you're trying to pour it in that low. Am I in there? Okay, you're good. Wait. Wipe.
Oh yeah.
Hold the jar so you don't drop it. You want to go around the top in case there's a grain of salt or anything like that. And it doesn't matter that it's a curved jar, just so you line the words up.
Oh gosh, you're right.
Like, oops.
Man is having fun at this. Still got a lot of air bubbles.
You won't get them all out, but you'll get some. You see how it's there and that's down in there? Now, wipe the top and then put that on in. I don't know where the words are on this one. Right there. All right, Fate's putting the last one in the canner, and Hope's going to put the lid on. Turn the fire on that boiling water off, if you don't mind. Okay.
Is it off?
Yeah.
I don't know how to put this thing on.
Line the arrows up.
Not hard enough. I'm just trying to put one on the Instapot.
Yeah, I don't have this on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Look at the arrows. Where's the arrows?
Right there.
Okay. Line it, put this arrow with that arrow, and then turn it. All right, so we're gonna watch for a few minutes.
Watch and learn.
Yep, we're gonna watch. It's gonna take a while. Okay, so it's been, check your steam. Don't put your hand real close, but put your hand over it. You feel steam?
No, ma'am. Oh, right there.
You feel steam?
I thought it was
What
right here.
No, not that one, the other one. You wanna know if it's got steam coming out? It's not gonna hurt you.
It's not.
When you get like, right here, do you feel steam?
Oh,
So,
Yeah, I feel
it's
it.
starting to get there.
I don't really feel any.
Yeah, in a minute when the steam starts coming out really good, we're gonna make sure there's steam coming out. Then we're gonna put the little jiggler on.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you see the steam now?
No. Well, I do see a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I see.
Okay, so put your hand up higher. Can you feel it?
It's blowing. Yes, ma'am. I can feel it.
Okay, now we're going to put the jiggler on. Yeah, 10 pounds of pressure. Just sit it on there. It's not gonna get you. And we're gonna wait on that little valve at the front to pop up. All right, Faith, our little jiggler's been jiggling for a little bit, and we're going to turn the fire down just a touch. Not a lot, just a little. We want to keep it just hula dancing a little bit. And we need to add 25 minutes to the clock. So what time do we stop?
4:25.
All right. Now, we've had it how many minutes?
25.
Okay, so we're going to turn the fire off. And we're going to let it cool. And when this pops down, we'll come back and open it and take the jars out. What are we doing here?
Boiling beans.
For
Dinner. Dibs.
So we're going to be eating green beans tonight.
Yes, ma'am. Yellow beans.
Yellow beans. Not green beans. Yellow beans.
They're green yellow beans.
Our pot has went down. This little thing's down. Faith's going to take off the... Wait, you got to take that off. No steam. Now open it away from you. There you go.
Ouch.
You got to put it over the pot so any water will drip from it that way, like that. Now lay it over yonder. You flip it and lay it on that wood. All right, these are what you take the jar out. You want it to fit right here, around that part right there, and you want to make sure you hold. See how I've got it?
Yes,
so,
ma'am.
so that you don't drop it. And then we put it over here. Put your hand on both sides, put it around the jar. And I usually do this. Good and tight. Oh, you already hear one popping? You want to try?
Is it supposed to pop?
Yes. You can put this under it and hold it until you get over there if you want to. Ah, you got another pop. You want to do one, Hope?
You want me to do
Sure.
one? Or two? There's two more left in there.
I can't hold it like that.
No, both. Yeah.
That?
Okay, so when you do it, put it over it. You got your thumb here. And I hold like this, like you got a grip on it. And here. Ah, you got one popping.
There's another.
There you go. Ah, another pop.
So they go kinkle, kinkle, kinkle.
All right, so when they pop,
Ow!
okay, they're still hot.
That's why you put them on the toaster.
Yeah, we'll wait until tomorrow. After a while, when they cool off, we'll come out here and we'll put them in a box and take them in and put them on the table. Tomorrow, we'll take the rings off and we'll wipe the outside of the jars, and then we will write what they are and the date that we processed them.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, girls. How did you like the first canning lesson?
It was good.
I liked it.
A little bit painful.
Yeah, the sore finger. Okay, when a jar is hot, don't touch it. Just the rule. All right, so can y'all help can from now on?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You gonna learn how?
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all coming back?
I hope so.
Okay, guys. McKinley, Michaela, Faith, and Hope had their first lesson. Her birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday. Her birthday's like Tuesday. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
And this was their canon lesson from Nana.
Happy birthday to us.
Happy birthday to my twinsies, even though they're not twinsies. All right, guys. The Cannon Kitchen's closed. We'll talk to you guys later. Hope you enjoyed Faith and Hope, Michaela and McKinley's first canon lesson.
See ya.
Bye.
Oh, and check out Chasing Rabbits.
We take after our Nana.